Today, I'm checking out this blender that I was sent so I could do the review. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box and see what it comes with. And this is the blender out of the box. There's really not a lot to it because you don't have to assemble anything. It's got all the pieces you would need for this full commercial blender. The cool thing about it too is if you said, hey, go get the blender, and if they didn't know what a blender was, I mean, it literally says blender right here. But no, what's really cool about this is that it has this safety hatch on it that you would expect from a commercial grade blender. And it's sealed, so if this for some reason wasn't put together properly, someone didn't close it right, it would just splatter on the inside of here. But this can open up all the way. And then you have the blender itself. It just sits right here on these prongs that stick up. So you can put it any direction you want. Doesn't really matter which way you put it in, if you're right-handed or if you're left-handed. And you just stick it in there, it goes in whatever way it needs to. That also is a rubber pad right here, so you can actually take this off and clean it if you want. And then it just slides back down in there. Really nice, looks like it's very easy to clean. Really nice canister for the blender. Nice handle, and it's got measurements, and it's got two sealed openings on it. You've got a nice tight seal here on the top. That's really gonna hold liquids in, and then you can just twist off that clear part there. But this thing really seals in well. Very sturdy too. I really like this. So let's go ahead and get it plugged in and check out these settings. So the settings on here, you have juice, ice crush, smoothies. There's time here, pulse, soup, sauce, and grinder. And then you've got a speed dial here that's probably for speed and for time. So the main canister of the blender is now all washed and clean. We're gonna make some smoothies. All right, so we got us some yogurt and fresh fruit in there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the dials on this to do a smoothie. So just to let you know, if for some reason you plug this blender in and then you put the blender, housing, the main cup on top of the engine here, and this doesn't come on, there is a little button underneath the bottom that is a breaker. It's probably something that may be tested from the factory when they make these. So if it doesn't come on right away, just hit that little button and then it should come on. Now it's only gonna come on if one is plugged in, and two, this blender tray, the main cup for the blender, is sitting on the gear head of the engine. There's a little press button, so that has to be there for this to come on. So it's just a safety, but just know that if you get this and you're wondering why this thing isn't kicking on, it could be one of those issues. Then you just come in here and select what you want to do. Like we're going to do smoothies. So these are all preset buttons here. So if you press it, and again, if I hit the smoothie button, it goes here. And if you press this, that's just telling it to go. I'm blending the smoothie again, shouldn't be a problem. But then you also have time. You can adjust the time, and then you can also adjust the speeds if you need to do that. But this is just gonna basically count down, and when it's done, your smoothies are done. And that's it. You can come over here and you can open up the case, and then you can take this off, pour your smoothies. Really cool. I like it a lot. I think you will too. And I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.